Uh, yeah, baby. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. And you're here on the Bias But Balanced podcast, episode 12, I think. Okay? Bias But Balanced, episode 12 podcast. Oh, man. I got a good one for y'all today. Okay? I got a very good one for you today. We're going to let people just kind of file on in. Okay? And you're here with the Bias But Balanced podcast, okay? Wow. We're going to see who's going to, roll up in here. Y'all know I got a 10-person rule. 10 people roll up in the building. Guess what? Coach Sheldon Harrison, we going to start the show. Let me know you in here. I see Marcus Bell in the doggone building. Hey, and smash that like button on your way in, guys. Smash the like button. I know, hey, if you love this channel, smash the like button. Ed O'Brien in the doggone building. Marcus Bell in the doggone building. It's the Bias But Balanced podcast. I think this is episode 12. And I'm your host, Coach Sheldon Harrison. Man, I got a good one for y'all today. We're going to talk a little boxing. How about that? We're going to talk about boxing. And shout out to my boy Leon Dubbison. Shout out to my boy Leon Dubbison. He put me up on the Julia Budd Cyborg presser. We're going to talk about is Showtime Sean Porter, okay? It's Showtime, I'm sorry, Errol Spence. Was Errol Spence exposed? I mean, because that seems to be the thing now. Okay, and they go to the lovely, the beautiful Miss Boxing. Shout out to Miss Boxing. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. The sister's almost at 1,000 subs. Guys, come on. Go subscribe to Miss Boxing, man. She's a LDBC lady. Oh, that's 11 people. Let's start the show. Well, y'all got in here quick. I got a 10-person rule that I'm going to start the show. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started. So, the thing going around now, the whole community, okay? Was Errol Spence exposed? Okay? Did he get exposed? I've been arguing with Fruity Fecal Matter fruitcakes. I've been arguing with dudes that, probably haven't washed their buttholes in 5 days, okay? I have been arguing with guys left and right. Okay, now, here's the thing, okay? Errol Spence Jr., no matter what we say or do, he was not going to get a fair shake. Okay, Errol was damned if he do and damned if he don't, okay? That's just what it is. Errol Spence was damned if he do and damned if he don't, okay? If he would have knocked out Sean Porter, people would have said that Sean was too small. If, Sean would have beat him, see, he was cherry picking and that's what he get. Okay? Like, the thing of it is, people are running around here saying that Errol Spence got exposed. They stupid. And they don't know nothing about boxing, okay? Because, see, I got to ask the person, and I know I'm going to have some people who don't like Errol Spence in here, and that's okay. Because I want you guys to actually, have your voice. Today, you get a voice. But if Errol Spence, okay, got exposed against Sean Porter, then tell me, who has ever ran through Sean Porter? Okay, give me the name of the fighter that has just went in and ran through Sean Porter. Just give me one. Find me a fighter that Sean Porter did not give problems to. Find me a fighter. Everybody that Sean Porter has gotten into the ring with, y'all, he's given them a lot of problems. This is not the kind of guy, okay? He's sloppy. He headbutts. He elbows. But this is not the kind of guy that's just going to lay down, okay? Showtime Sean Porter, he's going to come in and he's going to fight. Okay, that's just what it is. That's just the way that is. So, all these people really they're saying Errol got exposed. Well, okay, so Errol Spence can't take a tough fight, right? Errol Spence Jr. can't have a tough fight. I mean, honestly, can anybody give me a fighter? Give me the name of the fighter that Sean Porter didn't give problems to. I mean, was it Danny Garcia? I mean, was it Keith Thurman? I mean, Keith Thurman sounded so sure. I mean, Keith was talking all this junk. Keith Thurman, let's talk about Keith Thurman, okay? Let's talk about Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a hoe. Okay? Keith Thurman is all the way a hoe. And I don't care. We got Keith Thurman is irrelevant. Keith Thurman running around here, saying all kind of dumb stuff. This man got a lisp, okay? He got a list and he got a unibrow. And he talking. Keith Thurman can't talk about anybody with that damn unibrow. Oh, Oh well, man, baby, hey, I tell you what, I got to owe, and I'm not afraid to let it go. Showtime Sean Porter, uppercut of Earl Spence spotlight 4 times in a row. I said, damn, baby, like, come on, man, you got a unibrow, okay? You got a unibrow. It's 2019, and you're running around here with a unibrow and an El DeBarge ponytail. How can you function in life, Keith Thurman, with a unibrow and an El DeBarge ponytail? Like, are you seriously? Like, every time I see Keith Thurman, I start thinking about that song. I like the way you comb your hair. It's just the little things you do that shows how much you really care. Like, that's what I think when I see Keith Thurman. All the El DeBarge songs, okay? Every last El DeBarge song that comes out, I think of Keith Thurman. Like, I don't know, like, I can't take him serious, y'all. I cannot take Keith Thurman serious. I just can't. Every time he talk, I just want to vomit. And he the main one that he wanted no smoke with Errol Spence Jr. None. He didn't even want no smoke with Terrence Crawford. What is Keith Thurman talking about, y'all? What is he talking about? Keith Thurman right now, man, he's the laughing stock of the 145-pound division. Okay? Keith Thurman is a laughing stock. And you know what? I laugh at Keith because Keith Thurman just looks like, he looks like an idiot. Let's get the picture on the screen, okay? Let's get the El DeBarge photograph on the screen for this video, okay? Sorry, Brianna Van Buren. I'm going to cover you up right now, and we're going to put El DeBarge up on the screen, okay? Here, we got El DeBarge on the screen, okay? A-Weapons, I'll put you back up there. Hold on for a second, okay? That's okay. You guys can see it. El DeBarge, okay? El DeBarge, look, this guy fits right in with El DeBarge, doesn't he? Doesn't he? I mean, let's tell the truth about Keith Thurman, okay? You wanted no parts of Errol Spence Jr. You didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Okay, you didn't want to give Sean Porter a rematch because Showtime Sean Porter pulled up on you. Okay, he pulled all the way up on you, Keith Thurman. And what did you do? You made excuses. You saying you injured. Keith Thurman, you are a fool. And I got the El DeBarge photograph up on the screen for your visual enjoyment. Okay, there it is. This man could fit right in with El DeBarge. Or, you guys remember the group Menudo? Do you guys remember that group? Okay, y'all remember the group Menudo. Keith Thurman fits in with Menudo. I don't even know if people even remember who Menudo is. But Keith Thurman is the last person to talk. And then you got knocked out or you got dropped by 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao, and you are still running your mouth in the sport of boxing. Are you serious? This man is running his mouth in the sport of boxing, and you got dropped by Manny Pacquiao busy thinking about being a senator. He came back, took a fight with you because he knew you were a mark, Keith. He knew that you were a mark. Okay? He knew that you was a mark. So, guess what Manny Pacquiao did? You see a mark, you fight a mark. Keith Thurman is a mark, okay? And he gonna always be a mark. Keith Thurman is irrelevant. Keith Thurman is stupid. Keith Thurman don't even have the sense that God gave piss. And piss can't think. All piss do is be yellow. That's it. Let's think about this, guys. Has anybody ever had a rematch with Sean Porter? Can somebody answer the question? Has anybody ever wanted a rematch with Showtime Sean Porter? It's like I'm looking early in this man's career, okay? I ain't seen him fight two people, the same person twice. Have you? Have anybody seen Sean Porter fight two? So, okay, Keith, you talking about Errol Spence, you wouldn't even take a rematch. And all these other stupid people running around here, oh, Errol got exposed. Oh, but he's scared to fight Sean Porter again. Wait a minute. Nobody has fought Sean Porter again. That's a fact. Sean Porter has been in there with guys, and nobody has wanted to fight this man again. I wonder why. Like, I wonder why nobody wanted to fight Sean again. I mean, is it because this man has a rough and rugged style? Is it because that when you fight Sean Porter, you're losing a year off of your career? Because the man is going to come in there, he's going to hit you with every single thing on God's green earth, okay? Sean Porter is nothing to play with. Showtime Sean Porter is nothing to be playing with, okay? You can't play with this guy. Nobody's going to want to get in there with him back to back. Who's going to do that? I mean, Errol Spence don't even want to fight him again. Okay? Terrence Crawford don't even want to fight the guy. So, to say Errol Spence is afraid, okay? Seriously. He's afraid? He's afraid? Errol Spence is afraid. He just fought Sean Porter. What the hell are these people talking about, y'all? He just fought Sean Porter. How was he afraid of a guy that he just beat? How you going to explain this? Seriously, y'all. How are we going to explain all of this? I mean, how are these Errol Spence haters going to explain any of this, y'all? Guys, you know, when I think about the IQ of people online, okay, especially on YouTube, okay, seriously, the IQ of people on YouTube, it baffles me. Like, you got guys, look, I'm serious. You got guys on YouTube right now, that they actually believe that Deontay Wilder ducked Tyson Fury for a rematch. You got people on YouTube now. You got people making goofy ass videos saying Deontay Wilder ducked Tyson Fury. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Okay, guys, I can't make this stuff up. I mean, folks, if I can make this up, then God dog it. Then piss tastes like Kool-Aid. Piss tastes just like Kool-Aid. You know, and I just shake my head. I say, damn, we got some dumbass people online. So now Errol Spence got exposed. You know, seemingly he's afraid of Sean Porter now. Like, when does this stop, y'all? And don't they always do this to the black fighter? Don't they always do this? It's the black fighter that always gets exposed. Look, just like Deontay Wilder got exposed, didn't he? Deontay Wilder got exposed. Didn't he get exposed, right? Oh, Tyson Fury didn't get exposed, though, did he? No, he didn't get exposed. Tyson Fury didn't get exposed by Wilder either, even though Wilder knocked him down, what, 3 times? Or twice? Wilder knocked him down twice. Tyson Fury never got exposed. Amazing. Amazing. But Deontay Wilder got exposed. Guys, we already know that Wilder struggles with boxers. We know that if he's fighting a boxer, Deontay Wilder's going to struggle. This is nothing new. Guys, let's think about all the people who Deontay Wilder struggled with. He struggled with Spilker before he knocked him out. He struggled with Gerald Washington before he ended up knocking him out. Okay, those are boxers. Those are boxers. He struggled with Luis Ortiz before he knocked him out. He struggled with Tyson Fury. Guess what? Okay, Deontay Wilder does not fight that great against boxers. We all know this. When did Deontay Wilder get exposed? We knew this about him. See, when you try to have an intellectual conversation about boxing with some people, they're just too stupid to understand. So now Errol Spence is exposed, okay? Okay, Sean Porter exposed Errol Spence. Okay? We're not even going to talk about what Errol Spence did to Sean Porter. Nope, we ain't going to talk about that, are we? We ain't going to say nothing about that. We ain't going to say nothing about, Errol Spence going to the body. Nope, Sean Porter didn't get exposed. Nope, he didn't get exposed at all. It was one-sided, okay? It was one-sided, okay? Errol Spence just couldn't do nothing right, okay? Errol Spence couldn't do a darn thing right. Sean Porter just went in there, and I gave Sean his props, okay? I really was impressed by Sean Porter, but I thought Errol Spence won the fight 8-4. Listen, okay? I'm not going to argue with anybody. If you thought Sean Porter won, great, so be it, okay? Me, my opinion, Coach Sheldon Harrison, I thought that Errol Spence won the fight 8-4. Okay, that's what I thought. It is what it is. Y'all being stingy with that like button, man. Y'all being real stingy with that like button. I see y'all in there. I see how stingy y'all being, okay? Come on, get these people in here. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. And I'm willing to go back to back. Okay, you got to explain to me, how was Errol Spence exposed? How was he exposed? Okay, how was Errol Spence Jr. exposed? I got to know this, okay? I got to know this because it looked like two guys standing in the pocket trading with each other. Okay, that's what this fight to me was. Two guys in the pocket going at each other. I don't know, guys. I mean, I saw a good fight. I saw a good fight. Okay, Ed O'Brien, go ahead. Well, if you saw Spence get exposed, then okay, put it out there. You gotta put it out there. Okay, I didn't see Spence get exposed. He had a tough fight. So guys like Errol Spence Jr. can't have a tough fight. No, no, no. See, people say he need to be tested, so he got tested. So which one is it? Which one is it? Do he need to be tested? Okay, do he need to be tested or did he get exposed? Which one is it? Because it seemed like it didn't matter what Errol Spence did in this fight anyway. It didn't matter. He was still going to be, he was pretty much still going to be criticized heavily anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, it is what it is. Ed O'Brien smashed that like button. Shout out to Ed O'Brien smashing the like button. Ed O'Brien in the god doggone building. Ed O'Brien is the man. He's a genius. I would say go subscribe to Ed O'Brien. I don't know if he make videos, but I'm going to check. Okay, I am going to check. I mean, I thought Porter did well. Showtime Sean Porter did good in this fight. Okay, he gave a good account of himself. Like, I think Sean Porter's stock goes up. I think it does, okay? Sean Porter, nobody has ever been in, I mean, like, Sean Porter makes a fight. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what's wrong, too. You got these Terrence Crawford fans, okay? You got Terrence Crawford fans saying, oh, well, Bud would have did this. Bud would have did that. Bud would have got the same treatment for Sean Porter, man. Sean Porter don't care who you are if you are a boxer. If you are a boxer, a puncher, it don't matter. Sean Porter gonna make it a rough fight. You can't stay away from him. The guy is fast. He's athletic. Okay. Bud Crawford gonna get the same thing. I think Bud Crawford will beat Sean Porter. I think Bud beat Sean Porter, but Bud Crawford is gonna have the same problems that everybody else is having with Sean Porter. Okay, it's just what it is. The man is athletic. He's fast, and also to not be that technical, he can cut off the ring. Sean Porter can cut the ring off. He's fast, and he's going to get to you. He's going to make you fight. Okay, Sean Porter isn't going to back down. You're going to have to beat this guy. You're going to have to completely stop Sean Porter for him to stop. You got to put him to sleep. Okay? You got to put him to sleep. Showtime Sean Porter, he's not going to stop. Errol Spence Jr. dropped him. What did Sean do? Got right back up. Got right back in Errol's face, okay? Sean Porter is crazy. Showtime Sean Porter is crazy. Okay, this man, he has no care for his... Sean don't care about his health. Sean is reckless. And he's going to go in there. He's going to take the fight to you. Okay? Nobody, and the coach means nobody, is going to have an easy fight with Sean Porter. Not even the great Bud Crawford. Not even a great Bud Crawford is going to have an easy fight with Showtime Sean Porter. Okay? Bud Crawford don't even want to fight the guy. That ought to tell you right there. Bud don't want to fight him. For what? Okay? Just because Errol Spence struggled with Sean Porter, like we talking about Sean Porter like he's a second-rate fighter. No, he's one of the top fighters in the world. Okay? Just because Errol struggled with Sean, that don't mean that Bud is going to dominate Errol. Like, it's stupidity. It's stupidity. Okay? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. This was a good fight. Okay? Errol Spence got exposed. How? This was a good fight between two good fighters. That it was a tough outing. And the people that, see people by their own admission when they say that Errol got exposed, really they're saying that Errol Spence is a good fighter. That's what they're doing. See, they don't know that they're giving Errol Spence props. Okay? They just don't know that. They don't know that they're giving Errol Spence props when they say, well, he got exposed. Bud would do this to him. Well, you're giving him props because you're saying that Errol Spence Jr. is a good fighter. You're saying that he was supposed to win the fight anyway. You pretty much said that Errol Spence won that fight. Okay? He was supposed to win, right? I mean, so it's like you're giving him a compliment. So go right ahead. Okay, Brown on Boxing said, Bud fans and Errol haters are looking dumb to me because Errol went out there and fought Errol Spence. Sean is an absolute classic. These are two elite fighters, and they proved it last night. Yeah, absolutely. These are two elite fighters, and they proved it last night. Okay, Tay Brown said they went to war. Okay, Ed O'Brien, he's definitely not giving them respect he should. B, and it's terrible. Even the post-fight Errol disrespected Sean. I was like, dang, that's wrong. Well, Ed, Sean started that first, okay? Because when Errol Spence was talking about the fight, Sean kind of said something disrespectful. He said, well, I really sold this fight. Like, wait, whoa, 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 Sean, you sold the fight. Sean, who are you? You ain't never had a pay-per-view, Sean. Who are you, Sean? You didn't sell that fight, Sean. And see, that's what started that whole little debacle between them two. See, Sean running around here talking about he sold the fight. And the reason why the fight did so well, or the fight gonna do well, is because of him. No, Sean, it's not because of you, okay? Errol Spence, his first pay-per-view did 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Okay, Sean, nobody knows. Like, listen, man, Sean Porter, if he ever does a pay-per-view without Errol Spence Jr., I promise you the numbers are not gonna be great. Okay? Errol Spence tried to respect him, man, but see, Sean went there. See, Sean went there and said, I had to sell this fight. No, you didn't. This fight was already sold. Errol Spence is already a name, okay? Errol Spence is already a name. He's already a name. He's already got the backing of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, but when he fought Mikey Garcia at Cowboy Stadium. Okay, I don't know. Okay, who does Sean Porter who is Sean Porter? We know him. We know who Sean Porter is. Okay, the hardcore fans like us, we know him. But do you think Sean Porter gonna sell 400,000 pay-per-view buys? I mean, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that Showtime Sean Porter, okay, if Errol Spence is not on the card, if he don't have a name, do you think he gonna sell 400,000 pay-per-view buys by himself? I mean, do you guys really think that? Okay, I mean, you can answer in the comment section. Okay, you can answer in the comment section. Do you guys think that Showtime Sean Porter can sell 400,000 pay-per-view buys in his own pay-per-view? I mean, do y'all really believe that? And I'm gonna laugh at y'all. I'm gonna laugh at y'all. Sean Porter can't do that, y'all. Sean Porter isn't a pay-per-view draw. He's not a pay-per-view draw. We know who he is. We know who he is. We know who Sean. But more casual fans know Errol Spence than they know Sean Porter. See, Sean Porter started that whole disrespect. Okay, Sean Porter started that disrespect, and Errol Spence just went there. Errol Spence went there. It's just what it is, y'all. Errol Spence went there and told Sean Porter, hey, listen, I got your belt. Take that green jacket off because I got your belt. But Errol Spence didn't start it. I mean, Sean Porter I sold the fight. If you really want to know, I sold the fight. Well, Sean, you didn't sell the fight. I mean, Sean don't have a lot of personality either. If anybody who sold the fight, hell, Kenny Porter sold the fight, really. Kenny Porter sold the fight. Sean ain't got no personality. Kenny Porter sold the fight. More people know Kenny. More people know Kenny Porter than know Sean. Okay? I think Errol Spence, he did not get exposed. He fought a tough fight. He fought a tough fight because people say he needed to be tested. Errol Spence needs to be tested. He needed to be tested. Right? Oh, okay, everybody's saying that. Okay? Errol Spence he got to test it. So now that he gets tested, now he gets exposed. See, which one is it? Which one is it with these guys? Do he need to be tested or did he get exposed? Which one is it? Because you got to pick and choose. Okay? Something got to go down. You got to pick and choose. Which one is it? And I say that, man, because, Errol Spence, he going to catch a lot of hate. He going to catch a lot of hate, man, and it's coming. This week coming up, this man is finna be the victim of a lot of people hating on him. Folks, that's just what it is, okay? Man down. Man down, boy, man down. Errol Spence winning there. And guys, I only gave Sean Porter 4 rounds, okay? I mean, if you're generous, give him 5, okay? If you're generous, you give Sean Porter 5 rounds. But there's no way that Sean Porter won that fight, guys. There's just no way. For real. It was a good fight, man. And I had the fight close. Before the knockdown, I had Errol up, okay? I had Errol Spence up by 1 round before the knockdown. And even if the fight went the distance, I had Errol Spence winning like the last couple rounds. Okay, I had Errol Spence winning the last couple rounds. I mean, the fight was close. It was close, but the knockdown to me, really just pulled Errol away from the whole fight. Like Sean Porter was done. Okay, Sean Porter was done after that. And Showtime, he got dropped, man. He got dropped by what, a short left hook. He got dropped. And I mean, that hit him flush on the chin, man. Sean got back up though. Props to Sean Porter for even getting back up and doing what he did, man. Okay, Sean Porter got himself back up in the fight, and he continued to go forward. Okay, Sean Porter is damn good fighter, y'all. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, okay? And people talk, man, you just riding on Spencer's nutsack. I'm like, dude, what? Because I gave Sean Porter 4 rounds? Like, okay, so I got to give Sean Porter more rounds than that. Okay, I got to give him more rounds than 4, or if I give him more than 4 rounds, then I'm being fair. But if I gave him 4 rounds, I'm biased. Like, I don't understand. Okay, yeah, I'm biased. The name of the show is Biased but Balanced. Okay, I'm biased but I'm balanced. Okay, I thought Sean Porter legit won 4 rounds. Okay, I thought he legit won 4 rounds. I thought there was some times where Sean Porter, he was getting off on Spence. He was getting off on him, and Spence ate a couple of shots. Okay, I thought Sean missed a whole lot more. I thought Spence missed a lot of shots. I just thought I saw Sean swinging at air, but when Sean connected, it did damage. Okay, when Sean connected, it did damage, but he lost a lot. I mean, Sean missed a lot of shots, man. Errol Spence, outlanded him in almost damn near every round, man. Like, I'm trying to understand how can we see Sean Porter winning the fight when Errol Spence, outlanded the guy in damn near every round. Crazy, okay? And then, we can't trust the fight stats, right? We can't trust the people doing the CompuBox stats. We can't trust them. Nobody can do that, okay? All right, shout out to PK Boxing and MMA, man. I always support his channel. Go to his channel, guys. PK is building, doing his thing. Shout out to PK Boxing and MMA. Guys, we know what it is, man. We know what's going down with this. We're putting a logo on Miss Pam Bam Sorensen. Y'all know who that is. Dana White just been ridiculing this woman, just like he do everybody else. Dana White is a hoe. He's been ridiculing this woman, saying that she ain't got no skills, even though she became the Invicta champion, even though she done beat 2 of Dana White's current active fighters on his roster right now. Okay, so, we're putting a logo on Pam Sorensen, so shout to that. But yeah, guys, Brown on Boxing said the fight was close and extremely action-packed. Errol and Sean brought the best out of each other. Yeah, they did. Tough physical fight. PK said Cannonier is a middleweight contender, and Errol Spence is the top welterweight. Yeah, I think Errol Spence proved that he is the top welterweight. It's definitely not Keith Thurman. It's not El DeBarge, okay? It's not El DeBarge, okay? Keith Thurman got a unibrow. He got a perm, okay? And he got a lisp. It's 2019. This dude got a unibrow and a perm, okay? Like, how can y'all take Keith Thurman seriously? And it's people that's really rolling, okay? Rolling with Keith Thurman. It's people that's, I'm literally people riding with Keith Thurman on this. Yep, Keith Thurman right. And these people are just as dumb as Keith. These people are just as dumb as Keith Thurman, if not dumber. Keith Thurman got to be the dumbest person on God's green earth. Like, I like the way you comb your hair. It's just the little things you do, Keith Thurman. I can't, you know what? And I'm getting on Keith Thurman all week long. I'm going to be on Keith Thurman helmet all week long. Like, how dare you? How dare you go, first of all, you down this fight, and you just got your ass beat up by Manny Pacquiao, 40 years old. How dare you, Keith Thurman, okay, open your mouth after you got beat up by Manny Pacquiao, and you've been calling Manny Pacquiao for 4 years. You've been calling him out. And you finally get your opportunity, and you got destroyed by Pacquiao. Nothing you can say. You got dropped by Pacquiao. Flush. You got hit flush. Keith, you gave up in that fight. You gave up on the fight, Keith Thurman. The only thing good about you is that you look like El DeBarge. Hell, maybe you could have a career as being a backup singer. I mean, Keith, we know you. I mean, we know you got a lisp. We know you got a perm. Dude, all you got to do is just, you fit right in. You fit right in, Keith. You know, what, KOs for life? Nah, man. KOs for life is a fallacy in Keith Thurman land. Okay? That's just what it is. You know, and I sat back and I said, man, I wish that I can pull up on Keith Thurman and tell him, you're a coward. Just, y'all remember that one fan? And people say, oh, man, Keith, ain't nobody scared of Keith. Look, man, if Keith Thurman was looking for me, I'd be laughing. Who looking for me? Oh, El DeBarge? El DeBarge looking for me? Man, look, if Deontay Wilder or Cain Velasquez looking for me, okay, I got to go get Coach Jr. for this, okay? I got to get a piece of Coach Jr. if it's Deontay Wilder, Cain Velasquez, okay? I got to put these two big old jokers down. But if Keith Thurman looking for me, oh, okay. Tell Keith where I live at then. Tell him to come on over. All right. Keith Thurman be using them kits. Yeah, he do. Just for me kits. He probably do. Keith Thurman be using cooking grease on his head, man. All right, Brown on boxing said punches landed and knockdown separated Errol and Sean. Keith ran against Danny and Sean, then ducked Errol Spence for 3 years. Yeah, he did. Sean hurt Keith Thurman to the body too, man. And Keith Thurman don't want to fight Errol Spence because he know that body work coming. He know that body work coming, and he know he can't take that body work, man. That's Errol Spence's specialty. And I think the body work, this is what kept Errol Spence like really winning this fight. The body work. Y'all see Sean Porter by round 9? Sean Porter looked like he ran a damn marathon. Like Errol Spence, I guarantee you, Sean Porter, I know he took a dump in his pants. He had to. Okay, Sean Porter took a dump in his pants. There's no way that this guy, didn't go have to take a big old dump when he got back to the locker room. Couldn't no way, man, because the guy got hit with every body shot known to man. And I thought to myself, dang, God, dog. Sean Porter in there getting worked over, man. But it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Okay, let's talk about Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, here's my thing, okay? I'm worried about this fight for Deontay Wilder, okay? I don't understand why Deontay Wilder has to fight Ortiz again. I don't know why he would want to do that, okay? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man. Luis Ortiz is dangerous, man. And, Luis Ortiz, he's the kind of guy that he's going to, Luis Ortiz is going to learn from his mistakes, okay? He's not going to blow his load and try to get Wilder out of there next time. He's going to do it didactically, and he's going to, do it methodically. Okay, Luis Ortiz is going to do it very methodically. And Deontay Wilder needs to be aware. He needs to watch out, man. Ortiz is no joke. And I'm sitting there thinking, why is he fighting this guy again? Deontay Wilder could lose, y'all. Okay? And it's a high chance that he could lose. This Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz is a 50-50 fight. And I'm going to tell you what's wrong, okay, with Deontay Wilder. Excuse me. And some people, they're not going to like this, okay? Some people, they're not going to like what I'm going to say. What's wrong with Deontay Wilder, okay? First of all, Deontay Wilder does not throw enough volume, okay? He don't throw volume, and every punch that he throws is with bad intentions. I mean, that's a good thing, okay? But it can also be something that hurts you because if your opponent knows that you're going to just, throw your maximum power, you know that you can be countered, okay? That's the one problem that I have with Deontay Wilder is that he can be countered. Like, Deontay Wilder don't use a punch selection where he can throw some punches but take the steam off the punches. Like, take the steam, just like try to accumulate. Like, Deontay Wilder don't believe in that. He's pretty much that right hand, he got full belief in it, and I can't blame him because that right hand is a thing of beauty for Deontay Wilder. It is a thing of beauty. But the thing of it is, man, he's going to have to learn how to throw punches and accumulate punches, okay? And then set the knockout up. Also, too, everybody know that Deontay Wilder is one-handed. So, Luis Ortiz, at the beginning of that first fight, he did a good job of countering Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder was very reluctant. okay, to throw that right hand in the first beginning of the fight because he was getting countered. Um, I don't know, man. It's really, really hard because the first fight was so close, and Luis Ortiz actually almost won that fight. Okay, like the fight was that close, and Deontay Wilder survived the seventh round, and that seventh round, man, Deontay Wilder, he was hurt, man. He was against the ropes and he was hurt. He was holding on. He was holding on for dear life when Luis Ortiz was getting in his ass. Okay, real talk. Luis Ortiz was getting in that behind, man. And I look at it like this, man. You fight a guy like Luis Ortiz, okay? You fight a guy like Luis Ortiz. Beating him twice is no easy task, man. Okay, Luis Ortiz is a boxer. And see, Luis Ortiz messed up because he fought Deontay Wilder's fight. See, Luis Ortiz, he got drawn into a firefight with Wilder. You're going to lose that, okay? If you get into a firefight with Deontay Wilder, you're going to lose the firefight, okay? Luis Ortiz was very stupid in that aspect where he decided to get in a firefight with Deontay Wilder and he lost. Okay, he's not gonna do that the second time. He's just gonna box Deontay Wilder and keep his range. That's what he's gonna do. He's not gonna try to engage Wilder in close quarters. He's not gonna try to stand and trade with Wilder. Luis Ortiz is not gonna do that. Okay, he's not gonna do that. He might even get caught, but he's not gonna do that. Deontay Wilder, he's got to throw volume, man. He's not a volume puncher. Deontay Wilder need to get to the point where he can throw 60, 70 punches around. Okay? His jab. His jab is decent. But Deontay Wilder, he turns to the side. Like, he'll throw a side jab. And yeah, it's effective, but you can't really get your right hand off if you're turned to the side. And he's doing that because he doesn't want to get hit. In which I understand that completely. He don't want to get hit. But Deontay Wilder doesn't throw enough volume. Okay, he's gonna have to throw some mini shots, and I know he hates doing this, but he's gonna have to start trying to pick Luis Ortiz apart. You got to break a guy like Luis Ortiz down. You got to break him down to the body, and then you got to come back up top. See, Deontay Wilder can have an easier fight. Okay, he can have a much easier fight if he wants to, but he's just got to be patient enough to break this guy down. That's what he has to do. Because we already know that one right hand is going to change the course of the fight. We know this. Okay, it did in the first fight. Luis Ortiz was hurt. He was hurt badly. He couldn't even throw punches back, man. He wasn't even trying to. He was hurt. Luis Ortiz went right into survival mode. I mean, damnedest thing ever seen. Okay, damnedest thing ever seen. Luis Ortiz was dead in survival mode, and there was nothing he can do when he was hurt. But he's not going to do and make that mistake, man. Luis Ortiz is going to box. And, history tells us that Deontay Wilder struggles with boxers. He struggled with Gerald Washington until he knocked him out. He struggled with Arthur Spilka until he knocked him out. Okay, he struggled with Tyson Fury until he dropped him. Okay, Deontay Wilder struggled with Luis Ortiz until he knocked him out. Okay, he struggles with these boxers, man. It's just what it is. Eventually, he finds his rhythm and he lands a shot. But you know what? Your equalizer may not land. I don't know. I mean, now, do I think Luis Ortiz can avoid Deontay Wilder for 12 rounds? No, he can't. He's too big. Okay? Deontay Wilder's going to hit him. Now, one thing that Deontay Wilder does have coming in, that he's not going to be sick. Okay? The first time they fought, he was sick. He came in at 212 pounds. Okay? And he still managed to knock Luis Ortiz out. He's not going to come in sick. He's going to be probably at about 225. Okay? That's real good weight, man, for Deontay Wilder. He's going to come in about that heavy, so that's going to help. But Deontay Wilder, he's going to have to pump the jab and throw the straight right hand. He's going to have to do that. Those looping punches, man, a technical fighter going to catch him. Okay? There's only so many times there's only so much you can do, man, when you're throwing these wild shots. Somebody is going to catch you, okay? It's just a matter of time before somebody really dangerous catch you. And I think Deontay Wilder, if he continues to throw these looping punches, he's on borrowed time. Somebody is going to catch him. Okay? It's just a matter of time. Deontay Wilder need to, really like throw some mini shots. Like throw some shots that'll do a little bit of damage, but he can actually get his hands back up and, wait for the counter. Like wear a guy down. Okay? Wear him down and set him up. Like, if Deontay Wilder could throw a lot of volume and set guys up, this guy be unstoppable, man. He'll be unstoppable. But he'll throw his jab. He'll paw the jab a little bit. and then he'll try to throw like one of these crazy right hands. Okay, a good boxer like Luis Ortiz, they can slip that, they can duck up under that, and come back up with an uppercut. And that's what Luis Ortiz was trying to do in the first fight. Okay, like Wilder would throw these wild shots, and Luis Ortiz would come back with an uppercut, or he would come back with a counter. Okay, Deontay Wilder got to tighten that up, man. You can't come in there and make these mistakes with a guy like Ortiz. Ortiz, he's going to adjust. Okay, and people, saying this guy's old and this guy, nobody wanted to fight Luis Ortiz except Wilder. Okay, nobody really, really wanted to fight Ortiz. Okay, Luis Ortiz is a beast, man. He's a beast. I don't care what nobody say, man. Luis Ortiz is a beast and he can fight. This old man is nothing to play with. If you gonna call him an old man, then tell me why Parker ain't want no smoke. Tell me why Tyson Fury didn't want to fight Ortiz. Tell me why AJ didn't want to fight Ortiz. Tell me why none of these people wanted to fight. Hell, Derek Chisora didn't want to fight Ortiz. So tell me, how come these people don't want to fight him, okay? How come? How come this guy, how come nobody wants to fight Ortiz? If this guy's such an old man, they don't want to fight this guy. The guy's dangerous, okay? This is a dangerous fight for Wilder. And I'm going to tell you, if Deontay Wilder loses this fight, kiss undisputed goodbye, okay? Like, it's two things going bad for Deontay Wilder. If AJ beat Andy Ruiz, it's possible. Okay, it's possible that AJ could beat Ruiz. It's very possible. If AJ beat Ruiz, we're not going to see undisputed, okay? Because Anthony Joshua, he's never going to fight Deontay Wilder. He's not going to do it, okay? Anthony Joshua will not fight Luis Ortiz. And also, Wilder can't lose to Ortiz because Ortiz will have the belts. And AJ, they're not going to fight. If Andy Ruiz win, he will either fight Deontay Wilder or Luis Ortiz. And then we will see undisputed, okay? But if AJ gets those belts back, it's lights out. And Deontay Wilder lose to Ortiz, he can kiss undisputed. He can kiss that goodbye, okay? He's not going to get it. And I hate to say it, guys. I don't want to sound pessimistic, okay? I don't want to sound pessimistic, but, guys, I got to tell y'all the truth, okay? Deontay Wilder could lose this fight, y'all. And it's a 50-50 fight. The probability of him losing is 50-50. It's high. He can't do what he did to Ortiz, man, in the first fight. If he does that, it's a wrap. Okay? Luis Ortiz is gonna box him to death. Now Ortiz would be a damn fool if he go in here and if he goes in here and he fights. Okay? Amazing. Amazing. Amazing, man. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Tay Brown in the building. See what y'all saying in the comment section. I see General Africa here in the building. I'm going to send out a link to General Africa, and maybe we get his thoughts on what's going down. I'll send that link to General Africa at this time, and then we can see what's going down, okay? I don't know, man. I'm worried about this fight for Wilder, okay? I'm worried about this fight. This fight, there's a fight that Wilder could lose, okay? The probability is high that he could lose. It's very, very, very high. And either Deontay Wilder is going to do what he needs to do, okay? He's going to do what he need to do, and he's going to work on the fundamentals that he needs, y'all, or he's going to lose, okay? He can't come in here like he did the first time. I won't call him lucky, okay? I just say that he was persistent in trying to land that right hand. And he was able to. He was successful. But Deontay Wilder's going to have to do some different things. He's going to have to work the body. You can't be a headhunter, man. I would love to see Deontay Wilder, throw some hooks to the body. I would love to see him do a whole lot of that. I would love to see him do that. Because, uh-oh, that's me. I would love to see Deontay Wilder throw some hooks to the body. Like, really give Luis Ortiz something to think about, okay? I would love to see that. But I don't know if Deontay Wilder's going to do it. Okay, I don't know if Deontay Wilder is gonna do it. If he does, I'm gonna be happy as I don't know what. Okay. Oh, I dropped my microphone. Hold on. I got it back. Guys, I don't know. This fight is a fight. Keep dropping my headset, y'all. Hold on, let me get him back on. This fight is a fight that Deontay Wilder could possibly lose. Okay? I said it. I can't believe I said it too, y'all. I can't believe I said it. Oh, okay, I'm back. Mike's on mute. General Africa, okay? Come on in. Um, you know, I want Deontay Wilder to win, but this is a fight that Deontay Wilder could possibly lose. And folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay? It's a fight that he could lose. I'm not, you know, I want Deontay Wilder to win the fight. He can't be one dimensional, okay? He's gotta really hone in on that jab. He's gotta do it. Okay? He's gotta hone in on the jab. He's gotta make the jab his friend. And he's gotta also throw shots besides power shots, okay? He's gonna have to do this to set Luis Ortiz up. Okay? He's gonna have to do this to set up Ortiz. If he does this, guys, he's gonna be victorious, okay? Deontay Wilder does have the age differential. Okay, he's got the age differential. He's got age on Luis Ortiz, youth and athleticism. Okay, so that can be a thing. You know, that can be there. He's got youth and athleticism, so that's a good thing. Okay, Deontay Wilder can win that fight. Okay, let's talk about Chris Cyborg and Julia Budd. Okay, I watched the press conference. I watched the press conference, and you know, it wasn't a very long press conference. You know, I really wanted to see Chris Cyborg and Julia Budd just go in on each other. I wanted to. I wanted Chris Cyborg to address Julia Budd for her saying that, you know, hey, listen, Chris Cyborg 10 years ago, she was juicing like crazy. And, you know, like, I wanted Chris Cyborg to address Julia Budd, okay? I wanted Chris to really address that because that's something that needed to be addressed. See, Julia Budd spent years talking all this noise about Chris Cyborg, and now Chris right there. Okay, Julia Budd was trying to be all respectable and all this stuff. No. See, we as Chris Cyborg fans, we want Julia Budd head on the platter. Okay, we got to get Budd head on that platter. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Julia Budd head, we must mount Julia Budd head on our damn walls. Okay, Julia Budd cannot be walking around this piece, running her mouth and saying that Chris is on. She finally got the steroids out of her system. Okay, we need Chris Cyborg. I mean, we need Julia Butt on a platter. And I'm talking about, man, we need to scalp that Joker. We need to get her head on a platter and scalp her. Okay, Julia Budd, we don't even look, Cyborg Nation, we need to make things tough for Julia Budd. We need to give Julia Budd this heat. Okay? No, no, no. Don't go to StreamYard. Okay? Just go to your email. It's on a Google Hangout. Okay? I sent it to you. Okay? We definitely, okay? We need to be on Julia Budd helmet. Okay? We need to be on Julia Budd helmet no matter what. And we need to stay on Julia Budd helmet. Because Julia Budd got some explaining to do. Julia Budd been running around here talking about Cyborg Nation and talking about Chris is on them steroids and I saw her back in 2010 and Chris looked like she was juicing back then and I don't know if Chris has ever been legit. Yeah, see, Julia Budd been saying a whole lot of stuff. Okay, Julia Budd been running her mouth. We need Julia Budd on a platter. Okay, Cyborg need to get in there. Okay, hook this up. Make Julia Budd easy work. Get Julia Budd up out of there. Okay? We need Julia Budd up out of there. That's what we need as a Cyborg Nation fans. This thing got to get done. Okay? Julia Budd been talking for about 5, 6 years. She been running her mouth. Okay? And now we get our chance. And I'm going to try to get Chris back on here, man. I've been talking to them and trying to get some time. I got to get Chris back on here because Julia Budd need to answer for this. Okay? Julia Budd need to answer for all of this. And we need to show Julia Budd that, look, we ain't playing with you. Okay? We over here at Cyborg Nation, we're not playing with you, Julia Budd. We ain't playing with you, and you finna pay for the ridicule that you've given Cyborg. You finna pay. Now, I like Julia Budd, don't get me wrong. I like Julia Budd, but if it's between Julia Budd or Cyborg, sorry, Cyborg Nation all day long. Okay? If it's between Julia Budd or Chris Cyborg, Cyborg Nation all day. Okay? And that's just the way that is. And we can't be no wishy-washy Chris Cyborg fans, guys. We can't do that. Okay? We gotta be consistent. We gotta be consistent. When we on Julia Budd helmet, we gotta be consistent. We got to stay on Julia Budd helmet. We gotta stay on her helmet until everything is where we want it at. Okay? We can't sit here and play these games with Julia Budd. We need to let her know that Chris Cyborg got an army behind her, okay? We got to get this done. Because if not, man, you know, everybody want a piece of Chris now. Everybody want a piece. Everybody think Chris is vulnerable. She can't fight no more. They think they're just going to take her and slam her to the ground. All this stuff. Julia Budd been talking. She been among the main ones talking. It's time. It's time for Julia Budd to come get this work. Okay? It's time for Julia Budd to come get this work. Jewel Budd. And of course I got the Cyborg haters coming to my channel. And I don't know why they keep coming here. I don't get these guys. You don't like this, or really you do. You're really a fan, okay? You're really a fan. And this channel is like drugs to y'all, okay? This channel is like drugs. Like, I swear, I think you guys, y'all get a natural high coming here. You got to. This channel is like drugs to all of you. All of you. And it's okay. It's okay. You can do what you do. You can do what you do. How about that? We good to go. We good to go. But it's gonna be a good fight, though. It's gonna be a good fight. I think Chris Cyborg gonna get her up out of there. Okay, General. Let me send it again, man. Hold on. I'll send this link again. Let me. You're dealing with YouTube and Gmail, man. YouTube and Gmail is an adventure. Okay, sent. Okay, sent, General Africa. Sent. Um, but what was I saying? What was I saying? Okay, yeah. We definitely need you. And Julia Budd talking about somebody on steroids. I mean, she ain't never been popped, but Julia Budd look big. Okay, like I don't even understand what she talking about. If anybody who need to shut up, okay, is Julia Budd need to shut up. Okay, Julia Budd need to be quiet, and Julia Budd need to know her role. Okay, and see who is this dude? Charismatic Lemon. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, now you can come at me, but when the females, the ladies of the LDBC come in, and you start talking disrespectful to them, I'm gonna expose you, and I'm calling you out now, Charismatic Lemon. That's your name, okay? You start harking on the ladies, I'm gonna deal with you, okay? It's just what it is. You can disagree, man, but you know what? This mental illness or whatever you guys got, something wrong with y'all. Y'all gonna chill out, okay? I control you. I tell you what you're gonna say and what you can say when you leave a comment. You just better be aware that you can't say what you want to say. Okay, man. The body snatcher. The body snatcher in the building, man. The body snatcher, boxing, MMA, and fitness, man. That's my man, Keith Brown in the building. Keith Brown in the god doggone building, man. Yeah, man, we doing the Pam Bam sourcing thing. Reef the Watcher is in the building. God dog. I have been elevated then on this whole LDBC platform, man. I got Reef the Watcher in the building. Reef the Watcher is here, y'all. Wow. I can't believe it. Reef the Watcher. But shout out to the Body Snatcher, man. Shout out to the Body Snatcher. The Body Snatcher been supporting me for damn near 2 years, man. Shout out to the Body Snatcher, man. The Body Snatcher in the building. Reef the Watcher's in the building. The War Machine, the beautiful War Machine Brittany Neiman is in the building. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get that logo on Pam Bam. Pam Bam finna defend that title, and I want that logo on Pam Bam as she defending that title. Yeah, man, that's what we want, man. We want that logo on Pam. Smash the like button. I think General Africa will be here in a minute, man. Waiting on him. Um, he can go ahead and pop on in here, or maybe I have to get StreamYard, and let me just pull up StreamYard just in case, so we can kind of get him in here. And I'll send him a link through StreamYard. I actually like StreamYard. I like StreamYard. I like it better than Google Hangouts because it's a little bit more easier to manage. And also, too, when you send your links, they always go through, you know. Some people hate StreamYards. I like StreamYards. Um, I do. I like it. It's just what it is. Some people don't like it, though, but I do. But the coach does. Okay? The coach does. Okay, Jorge won in that super chat, man. Jorge won in that super chat. There it is, man. The little zombie is running. The zombie is running. He running wild. He running wild. Okay? Pam Bam Sorensen, we coming for that logo. Pam Bam Sorensen, we coming to get it. Jorge won in that dang on super chat, y'all. That's what the coach is talking about, man. We can definitely help. We help these fighters, man. We put the logos on them, and that's what we do. Okay. Let me see. All right, General Africa. Let me send you a link. Send it to StreamYard. Cause I got about 20 minutes left, man. So I gotta get off soon. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Julia Budd. So guys, we now know what we got to do to get Julia Budd. Okay, we got to put Julia Budd head on a platter, and we got to make sure that Julia Budd know what she getting into. We're gonna put doubt in Julia Budd head. Okay, we're going to put doubt in her head. Okay, I don't care what happens, but we're gonna put doubt in Julia's head. Okay, and that's what we got to do. See, we did that to Megan Anderson. Y'all see the pressure we put on Megan Anderson as Cyborg fans? Man, we put some pressure on Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson broke. We broke Megan Anderson right here. Okay, we broke Megan Anderson. Okay, I just sent it to you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Okay, General Africa is going through StreamYard now. We broke Megan Anderson. Okay, we broke Megan Anderson, and I tell y'all right now, we broke her. Okay, guess what? We're gonna do the exact same thing. Okay, we finna do the same thing to Julia Budd. Oh, we're gonna be on Julia Budd helmet. Okay, we're gonna be on her helmet. Every chance we get, guys, we got to stay on Julia helmet. We got to stay on that helmet. We got to make. See, we as fans, that's our job to make it uncomfortable. That's our job. We can't sit back. We can't play with these people. We can't play with Julia Budd. Okay, we got to let Julia Budd know that she coming up there against our champion. Okay, we finna come get this belt. Julia Budd though, Chris is more technical. Okay, wait a minute. I think I hit General Africa on the screen. Let me see. Okay. All right, he got to be in StreamYard. Okay, nope, nope. Google Hangouts. Okay,
Oh,
General Africa made it. General Africa, how you doing, man?
what's going on?
Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm glad you're in here, though.
Hey man, I'm glad I can make it, brother.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna recap. We'll go back, man. Give us your thoughts, man, about this dispense and porter. I'm gonna cut my mic off, and then you can cook on that, man.
Man, that was a you hear me good, coach?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, that was a good fight, man. It was a great fight. I was watching my boy. He's in here with me now. It was a great fight. Spence had he had to dig deep, man. He had to dig deep. He was going to that body. And it was funny because he was talking about how, Porter fights dirty and this and that, but it just goes to show when you get pushed to that point, anything can happen. I was like, look at Spence. I'm like, look at Spence throwing them low shots and stuff. Some of them was on the belt line, but some of them was uh, drifting a little low. But Sean Porter was taking them. He was taking them. They're both game dogs. You know, I gotta give a salute to both of them, man. Both of those brothers showed up. They fought. Um, it was a tough fight. You're gonna have people that are gonna be like, oh, Spence got it. It wasn't no exposure. I mean, like you was talking about before. You go back, every single fight Sean Porter's been in, it was hell for the opponent. It was hell for the opponent, and I mean that's what it was for Earl Spence. I had it about, some people had it differently. Honestly, probably going into that 11th round or whenever Spence got that knockdown, it was a close fight. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I was kind of, rooting for Spence, but if Porter would have won, that would have been cool too. But it was a tough fight, man. It was a tough fight. One thing I have to say though, it was surprising seeing Spence fight on the inside like that. Me and my boy were talking about. I'm like, he's like, why does he just fight on the outside? Why does he just fight on the outside? But it's one of those things, man. It's like when Porter's coming at you, it's like you get taken to that spot and you're like, well, just go, and that's what happened. But it was a good fight. It was a good close fight. But I had Spence winning, and you know it's interesting to see what goes on from here. But I know a lot of people came into it saying, "Oh, Spence is going to KO Porter and this and that." I mean, I understand that type of mindset, but it's you know eh, that's not really happening. I don't see anybody at 147 KO and Porter, man. So that's pretty much it. It was a close fight. It was a great fight. They both put on a great performance. They both were game dogs, but it was Spence's night, man. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, this General Africa, guys. General Africa waking in the building. Okay, man. Let's hear your thoughts on, I guess, Wilder Ortiz. You know, what are your thoughts on that going forward?
Water Ortiz. Um, you know, is it a fight that I necessarily want to see right now? I mean, I want to watch it, but that's a dangerous fight, man. Fighting Luis Ortiz again, but I'm not worried for Wilder. I'm really not. It's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen, but I just believe Wilder can take him out, man. I think he'll take him out in a even more vicious, devastating fashion than he did the first time around. You know, Ortiz is a game opponent. The thing about Ortiz is that you fight him for a second time when nobody, none of the other heavyweights even want to fight him once. Wilder's fighting him for a second time. Luis Ortiz is the type of dude where he's going to come in and he's going to take what he learned from the last fight, and basically he's going to implement that into to this fight. Uh, I caught a little bit about what you were saying before. I think Wilder's going to have that jab. He's going to have to be more active. Um, but then at the same time, I'm like, well, dude, I mean, Wilder, he does know how to counter, and sometimes it's like that unorthodox style is what plays to his advantage. So it's kind of like a give and a take, because I like to see him throw more jabs out there. I like to see him have more volume. But it's like at this point, 41 fights in, 41 victories, something like that. It's like, is he really gonna, is that a change that he's gonna make? You know what I mean? Does he even need to make that change? Maybe he does going against a guy like Ortiz, but I think that, and then you look at some of Ortiz's opponents, like has that really been a type of, has Luis Ortiz fought anybody that can prepare him for a rematch with Wilder? You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I really don't. Um, it's going to be a tough fight regardless, but honestly, I'm not really worried about. I'm not really worried about it. I think Deontay Wilder took a lot out of that dude, and I mess with Luis Ortiz. That's the Cuban blood. I rock with him. He's a brother too. But it's a tough fight, but I think Wilder's going to get him out of there. I don't think it's going to go uh, as late in the rounds as it did the first fight. It's a tough fight. Deontay Wilder needs to get complete credit for taking this fight. Like I say, he's fighting a dude that none of these other dudes want to fight. Um, I'm sure Ruiz will probably fight him, but Joshua, Fury, none of these dudes, man, they talk a big game, but none of these dudes are actually uh, walking how they talking like Wilder is, man. That's just the cold hard facts of the matter.
Hey, man. General Africa went in, man, and talked on the subject, man. Talked really, really good on the subject. Okay, so then now that you're caught up, man, what do you think about the whole presser, the Chris Cyborg, Julia Budd presser?
I still gotta watch that presser, man, but I'm excited to see that fight. And like we've been saying, in Scott Coker we trust. You know what I mean? You got these guys that claim like Dana White, oh, she doesn't want this fight, she doesn't want that fight. Me and my boy were just talking about it. All these fighters going to Bellator. Why? Why do they do it? If the UFC is this and that, and the UFC is such a excellent organization and this and that, why are so many fighters going to Bellator? What are they realizing? You know what I mean? What thoughts are going through their head? Well, this is the cream, creme de la creme, right? The UFC. But yet they couldn't do, the minimal to keep a name like Chris Cyborg,
Mm,
the greatest women's MMA fighter of all time. They couldn't keep her. You know what I mean? Trashing her, comparing her to, you know, we know what was said. You got guys like Joe Rogan saying sick stuff, and this is your marquee name in women's MMA. And as soon as Chris Cyborg goes to Bellator, she's about to fight Julia Budd, the champion. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, Julia Budd's a tough fight, man. Outside of Amanda Nunes, I mean, that's the fight to be made. And that's because of Scott Coker. Chris Cyborg doesn't get duck smoke. She's going straight to the number one chick division. She's not
yeah,
trying to get lead up fights. She's not trying to get any warm ups. She wants smoke right now. That's how she's always been. She doesn't come out. She's like Wilder. She don't need nobody. She don't need to say I'm the best. I'm the best. People will say it for her. You know what I mean? Well, the actions speak louder than the words. So I'm excited to see that, man. You know, I heard you said Julia Budd was talking about the steroids out of her system and stuff. You know, certain things in life you can't live down with certain people. I get it, and it's part of the pre-fight build up and this and that. She won't need steroids.
mm,
That won't need that. Um, I want Julia Budd's head on a platter. Serve it up. Then it's on to the next.
Yeah. Serve it up. On to the next. We're gonna get the next platter. I see old Genesis Green in the comment section. Genesis Green in the god doggone building. Well, this fight with Chris Cyborg, it's gonna be a good fight. Julia Budd is gonna bring it. She ain't gonna back down, but I think Chris is ultimately going to, she's gonna ultimately win and get Julia Budd up out of there and get that title. Um,
Coach, what do you think Julia Budd brings to the table that can really be, uh, you know, uh, or can she bring anything to the table to cause some issues with Cyborg? What do you think?
yeah, her size and strength, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she her jiu-jitsu is decent. She started out though she was a kickboxer and she's more of a striker than she is jiu-jitsu. But Julia Budd will probably try to test the ground because she can't fight and stand with Chris Cyborg. That's not gonna happen. But she'll probably try to test the ground game of Chris Cyborg. And so, definitely Chris they need to be ready. Julia's pretty decent on the ground. She's good. So they need to be prepared, just like they prepared for Felicia Spencer. Um, Julia Budd gonna realize she can't stand with Chris Cyborg, and Julia Budd will go for a takedown. Okay, you mark my words, and Chris need to be ready. Okay, and then when she's stuffing them takedowns, give Julia Budd something to remember you by. Exit elbows and that above, because Julia Budd is gonna come in and Julia thinks that she's gonna come in and just overpower Chris Cyborg with strength and size. That's gonna be her game plan, but that's gonna fail. Okay, it's gonna fail miserably. Um, and she's gonna be forced to stand. She's gonna be.
Yeah, I saw one of those fights with Bud, and she was like doing that whole thing. She was just laying on top of and I forgot her name. You're gonna have to excuse me. She was laying on. Does she do that a lot? The whole, you get on top of them and just kind of like wrestle, like just stay on, lay on them the whole thing. Because I saw that with her. Um, I was checking out one of her recent fights, but if that's what she tries to do with Cyber, I don't see that happening, man. With
Yeah,
Felicia, the
it's
same
not.
thing.
It's not gonna work, man. She try that, man. Chris gonna get up, or she end up getting submitted, whichever one. Um, but she's not gonna be able to do certain things. And that's what it is, man. And I got to do my keys to victory, but I won't be doing the keys to victory for Bud. I mean, why would I tell Bud what she need to do?
Right.
Yeah, why would I do that?
And they watch the videos too. So
Yeah, they do. And those of y'all, if you listen for the first time, I'm not being arrogant, but a lot of these women's fighters, they do watch this channel. Um, you know, it is what it is. We crazy as hell around here, but they do.
you said me crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know I am.
yeah,
Well, man, it's been a good chat, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut it down. And then I'm gonna get on tomorrow night, man, and we'll go more in depth about Cyborg Bud. Definitely we'll do a comprehensive breakdown on what's going down.
cool.
Um, okay, and those of y'all that's listening to this stream, guys, come support and sign up, guys. It's free. Okay, the Lions Den Women's Mixed Martial Art Community group chat and also a public forum on Facebook. Guys, I'm gonna put both the links in the comment section. Okay. Jason Rose and Daniel Jenkins, they're doing a phenomenal job on that group channel, man. I'm impressed, man. I checked it out the other day, and Daniel and Jason, they're doing a good job, man. They're going on there, they're posting a lot of information, and I just made Jason Rose the chief, whatever he is, man.
Yeah,
That's Jason Rose's baby. Jason Rose is, putting in work, man. A lot of work, man, and I'm thankful to have him. Dennis Espinoza been putting in a lot of work on the Come Get This Work Mobcast. And guys, y'all get in where you fit in, guys. We're trying to grow this community, okay? We're trying to grow this. We're trying to grow the community. We're trying to get it going. Um, Jason Rose is doing it big. Shoot, man, he's doing it big over there. Jason, just remember though, it's a women's MMA platform, man. So don't circle and bombard this thing with men's, but man, he doing a good job, man. Shout
yeah,
out
yeah,
to Jason Rose, man, for hooking that up. Jen, I think you're a moderator on that channel somewhere.
yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, it's
yeah.
good.
He's doing good too. He's been doing great work. I've seen it.
Yeah, proud of the brother Jason Rose. He doing it.
Man, it's not like homework or some type of obligation. If you want to do something, then let coach know. If it's too much, then it's too much. It's not an issue. You know, it's not that type of ship that we running. And it's about us in the first place.
We just
y'all know how we do it.
Okay, guys. So here's the link to the public forum. Okay, go ahead and follow us on the public forum on the Lions Den Women's Mixed Martial Arts Community Public Forum. And also, I am inserting the link. I'm putting in the link to. Okay, I'm putting in the link to the group chat with Jason Rose. Hold on. I'm trying to find a link for y'all. But Jason Rose is doing his thing over there, man. Definitely hooking us up over there. Yeah, man, just doing a lot of work. And I'm trying to find it. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to put it out there for us, man, so we can get it. General Africa's on there too,
Yeah, I might be able to. Yeah. Okay, once I can put it in here.
Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah, we got a public group.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in there right now.
And so you got Jason Rose even going through the community into the LD MMAC, man, and putting out these putting videos up, man. So yeah, man. And Jason Rose doing it, man. Jason Rose doing it. Okay. All right. Keeping the women up here, Jason, man, because we can't put too many men. This is a women's MMA thing, dude. Just remember that, man. Remember. But I think he's doing a good job. He's putting mostly women up there, so we doing our thing. Yeah. Okay, I got the group thing going right here, and I'm going to post it into the stream. So go ahead, guys. Go ahead and get in there. Yeah, General Africa posted it. Yeah, we did it, guys. We did it. Okay. General Africa, when we gonna see a deadlift video? Oh man.
I've been hitting.
Go ahead.
I've been hitting the weights hard with my boy, man. I was just doing machines for a minute, but he got me back on the bench press, and I was squatting. I had stopped squatting for a long time just because of some of the stuff, but I found a good way to do that. But with deadlift, man, I just can't do it with my back, man. But I'll put up a squat video, and I'll put up some bench too. I'm trying to get back to. I'm gonna get back to 3 plates on the bench. So I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna get I did 3 plates. I'm gonna get the 4 or 5, put on some squat, but I can't do the deadlift, brother. The deadlift's too much. That's why a young
too much. My brother said the deadlift too much for him, man. I'm be trying to kill him up in there, man. Trying to get him up out of there. But yeah. And guys, also too, one thing I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, I think we talked about Facebook. Oh yeah, Coach Sheldon Harrison Patreon, guys. You guys, I know a lot of y'all been waiting on videos. Y'all been waiting on the Patreon link. Y'all want it? Okay, Patreon will be complete this week. Y'all have videos there, and I got a couple of videos, man. Definitely that I can't talk about on YouTube. But definitely it's going to be something that you guys will be interested in. Some other topics, man, but I'm going to go deep, very, very deep into the Patreon videos. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff that we can't talk about here because, get banned and, it is what it is. But General Africa, man, you want to, you want to close us out, brother?
Yeah, man. Hey, I love coming through when I can, man, and appreciate you having me. We got some big stuff coming. We can't say it all, you know what I mean? Because there's some weirdos out here and this and that. But just y'all know what it is. Check out the Facebook group. Check out the forum. And Coach, just salute to you for everything that you're doing, man. For real, for the fighters, because I know they appreciate it. I know a lot of them, like you said before, it's not about ego. It's just know what you're doing. So of course it's going to attract that type of attention. Of course people are going to appreciate it. And then sometimes you have people that may not appreciate it, but that's all that comes with it. It's a part of it. It's part of the process. But I appreciate you having me on. And we're just gonna keep on doing it big. Salute to everybody that came through. Out to the LDWMMAC. Hopefully I get a few drops come out. I told you about that. It is what it is. I asked once or twice and I ain't asking again. But yeah, salute to everybody, man.
Okay, Carlo Rodriguez, man. I'm biased, but I'm balanced, man. I want Nadia Kassim to win, man. I want Nadia Kassim to take it, and I think she can win it. And I'm gonna say Kassim, man. Ji Kim can pull up the upset. She could do it. She got the skill to do it. I got Nadia Kassim, man. I got her, man. The girl can bang, man. She just got to go in there and let her hands go, and she'll be able to do the job. She'll definitely be able to do the job, Carlo. Shout out to Carlo Rodriguez in that chat, man. Eddie 100 push-up challenge. Yeah, man. That's good. But guys, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you to the comment section for being engaging. It's your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe and support the best women's. We are the best, okay? Don't let these other people tell you they look, man. We started this and we taking it up another level. We the best, okay? Women's MMA platform on YouTube.
Period.